trying to make it out. Also some real world themes like domestic violence and alcoholism. Not sure if kids should be knowing about that, but
these whole role play people taking this whole serious, and it's teaching like little kids these themes at a young age, man.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Yo, what up? It's Macho back at another video. Today we're about to be reacting to a video by Tommy NFG. The video is going to be on Roblox's corny roleplay servers. Oh my god. Oh man. Well, people have been living in a rock on like these past few years. I think during COVID, roleplay has like really exploded. Or the last couple of years, roleplay has been really exploding in the GTA world. And I guess Roblox and every other game has caught hold of that and, you know, literally have their own thing going on, especially people creating like games in Roblox around like role play and stuff. If you see anything with role play in the title, people are going to be all over there acting real corny as shit. I thought like a lot of people were corny on GTA servers just parading around as a gangbanger. But apparently it's worse in Roblox, according to what Tommy FG's probably about to tell us. But let's just get into it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on the video. And we are on the road to 750. If you want to be a part of that, subscribe.
Roblox has by far become one of the fastest growing games in all of history. It single-handedly was 67% of all global gaming industry growth, and it seems like it only goes up every year. And with that comes so many different types of communities that are growing within it as well. Roblox games are low-key all their own little countries, especially the biggest ones, because they'll have their own custom Discord servers with people in it and different ranks for those people in the servers. Of course, you have your normal run-of-the-mill communities with their own normal fan bases chatting about a game. It's statistically proven that in every one of those games, at least one developer will get exposed as a predator. I don't have the exact data for that, but come on, it's got to be true. The growth has also led to some of the corniest communities becoming bigger. TikTok has only amplified these communities and made them spread. One of the corniest ones that's been popping off is known as the Gangster Roblox servers, aka the Road Thugs.
Truly Gifted kicked me off the block for their music video so as fun.
Shout out to Knees Juice for this idea and covering this. Go check out his vid. What a road thug is, well, it's pretty much in the name. It's a person who goes into Roblox cosplaying like your typical wine in the streets, all while they live in a comfortable, loving two-parent household. There's a shit ton of these hood games you can play, all with their own different tiers.
Oh my gosh, why is it, bro? I feel like it's just so corny on Roblox to just do this whole little fucking like street role play, bro. I don't know. I feel like any grown adult like role playing on there as a gangbanger and shit, you doing the most to like role play on there is the most corniest shit ever. Like we already got GTA thugs on there trying to act all like, you know, like Cali Crips and Bloods and shit, whatever gang they role play a part of. Like it's just crazy. You essentially a grown man like at a computer like this. Yeah, gang. Yeah, gang. Yeah, you go get fucked up, gang. You see what happened, bro? I seen so many videos on that type of shit. It's cool if you a streamer and you know gain money from this and your audience like seeing this shit, but like people legit do not be streaming this shit and just hop on after work or something and just do this. But hey, you know, enjoy what you enjoy.
Reaching thug status. Sometimes you gotta join the game's group and rank yourself up that way to reach the cool levels. Sometimes you gotta stand your ground and claim your land in game, making sure people know it's your territory. But most of the time with these games, it's buying the stupendous amount of game passes they have and paying to win. As much as we can make fun of these kids, some of them be stacked and rich having all these game passes. And by kids, I probably mean them stealing their parents' credit card and using it to buy this stuff. Okay, I want to emphasize that I'm not hating on the people playing these games just for fun. I play these games on stream with my chat as jokes sometimes, not really taking it that serious. But some of these kids treat these games straight up like they're in the Bloods or whatever King Von's game was. They will go around in gangs around the game to kidnap people and rob them. They'll take night shifts in Discord to make sure their area is good. And they flex it by recording it, thinking it's so tough and everyone on TikTok is gonna think they're the reincarnation of King Von. But they end up getting clowned and it turns into the cringiest videos ever.
What are you going to do?
Fuck. This game looks terrible, bro.
They really be treating it like real life, doing spin backs to get shots on their ops, and they will remember a certain situation no matter how long it was. Doesn't matter if it was a day old or a year old, and they do not be playing with these Discord servers. I joined one as an example for the vid for a game called South Bronx The Trenches. They treat it crazy accurate with you being able to rank up to gain better status, a gang section where you can join that specific gang's Discord to beef with the others. One could only wonder what they do to snitches that get caught in one of these Discords. There's this one famous case of this Roblox player named Tavon Cole who tragically had this happen.
And this is breaking news. A 19-year-old black man named Tavon Cole was shot dead.
Bro, if you guys like know where this is actually from, I guess I know this is a joke, but like if you know your Chicago gang knowledge or whatever, you know where this is from. Well, I was like I would say like one of those Chiracian like people that was just like looking up the history of Chirac always, and this came from like some dude named Melly. So like it was one of King Von's ops, and like you know all those ops, bro. Basically, I think Lil Durk's op back in Chicago. But like this is an audio clip of this nigga getting shot. He got shot multiple times. Somebody came through the back door and all you hear, bro. Yeah, this was a whole, because I remember Playboy Cardi was literally playing, and I can hear that audio clip, and you just hear so many bullets. And yeah, if you want to know that whole thing, it's played up as a joke, but like somebody actually was like gone from this.
At a house party in East Brickton on August 7th, 2021. Kendrick Hill, the person who apparently threw the house party, is now currently in a trial with the police.
Yeah, I made that completely up. But this Tavon Cole character has been known as one of the biggest death cases in the Roblox gangster universe. If only Tavon was responsible financially with something like Kern, he probably could have survived. If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Kern with a bunch
get your
of
bag, bro. Get your bag.
Don't miss it. If you ever let Tavon rest, man, he's been gone for years. They be repping this man on TikTok any chance they get. Think of it like this. Imagine Tupac dying, but in Roblox.
Are you fucking kidding me? You repping a Roblox character on your chain? Oh my god. We have reached the embodiment of just cringe, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, okay, it's one enough to just play it and, you know, rep the character inside the game, but like these niggas went so far to repping this character on their, they actually got a fake chain, probably off Amazon.
Was Tavon. Sure, he was a gangster, but he also had heart at times. A lot of these kids also copy each other's outfits, trying to have the same thuggish look. Having a ski mask on with a chain, some fake Roblox Gucci designer with dreads on. Believe it or not, they even film music videos and record diss tracks on other people. Now, I don't know how the beef gets to the point of having to do this. They be having videos dancing on their ops grave with some drill music. Low-key, this shit got villainous aura. It made me a little more scared than usual. In these servers, too, some people will set up strategic friendships with people just to get their gang ahead. Like, they'll make friends with one of the admins or mods who have the power to do commands in the game, like kick people or ban them, then convince that admin or mod to help their gang advance. They also have police in these servers a lot of times, but they get overwhelmed by the amount of thugs. You gotta think of it, everyone joining is most likely joining to be on the bad side of the law and have fun. So when you're the one person who chooses to be a cop, you're safer being a normal civilian than a cop. I'm just waiting for the first real crime to happen off one of these kids thinking they really run the streets, only to get gunned down in 2 seconds in real life after realizing they weren't about that life. You'd be surprised at the amount of cases from people who pretended to be something like a school shooter on the blocks, only to try and do something like that in real life. Now, the next community that's been popping off, which is also corny, is the Roblox neighborhood games / high school games. These games have always been a thing on Roblox. I remember the first time I joined a high school game as a kid and named myself Chad Thundercock with maximum stats. Football player / 17 / super cool / super fit / rich. But that was more than 10 years ago, alright? These games nowadays are so realistic, you might as well be in real school. They'll have people with schedules, after club activities, secret parties being thrown, and the neighborhood games are even more realistic.
Corny,
you got
bro. This is so corny because, like, man, I have a 10-year-old niece and she, like, essentially, I have to play this game, these types of games with her because, like, man, it's uncle and niece time, bro. Like, I have to essentially play or I'm a deadbeat uncle, as my sister try to call me. But like, I'll be playing these games with her. I'll be like, man, this is so corny. But like, it literally makes my niece happy that like she has somebody else to play with other than her friends. But like, it's just funny as hell just seeing this corny ass shit.
Fives you have to make or your boss yells at you. Whole time your boss is some 11-year-old kid on his mom's crusty laptop. Just like the Role Thugs, the way people take the role playing in these servers so seriously is so crazy. Whether it's arguments with friends in the game so bad they decide to stop talking to each other, just in the game of course, not in real life. People getting divorces in the game and having to split custody with the kids. The real question is, how do you know your partner is even who they say they are? I imagine there's some young 11-year-old boy out there marrying some girl thinking it's someone around his age, when the whole time it's Chud Chuddington who's 41 and dresses like a BBS's fetish. These people
see, yeah. I mean, we getting into like the important phase of why you essentially have to watch your kid on Roblox, not just Roblox, any other game. It can happen, but most of these cases come from Roblox because there's a lot of kids on Roblox, and there's a lot of grown men that literally take advantage of that. And it's been already proven in so many fucking cases, and you know how Roblox is dealing with this whole thing. But yeah, you would never know, or as a kid, so that's why you gotta like monitor what your kids are doing on these games, bro. Because something happens and then they end up friending some dude that's like 50.
Will make custom roleplay TikTok accounts acting like these game situations are real. Like this one girl who's apparently showing her life in the trenches and documenting her journey out.
Day in the life as a mama bear currently trying to get out of Bloxy. I woke up super excited since today is a big day. Naturally, I got my morning water bottle and drank it outside while listening to the natural sounds of Bloxy. Such a lovely day out.
Is this Bloxy or O-Block? Because how are they moving like this? Funny thing is, there's people taking the role-playing to the comments and actually role-playing with her still. You know what? Maybe I'm being mean. These people are probably just some little girls trying to have fun in the game. Let them enjoy it until inevitably they grow up and realize Roblox roleplay life was 10 times better than the adult world. For some reason, a lot of these roleplay TikToks deal with someone struggling and trying to make it out. Also some real-world themes like domestic violence and alcoholism. Not sure if kids should be knowing about that, but alright. Some of them probably already know. What the hell? What am I saying? These games heavily emphasize you getting in a family and having a child, to the point people will intentionally pick the role of being the child to act like a kid under the parents. This is all pretty much one big house game played by kids. If you played house as a kid with siblings or cousins, I don't know, man, it leads to strange things like being into this. The high school games are even worse because people get really into the role.
This nigga made reference to Kendrick. Jesus Christ. I'm not talking about Kendrick Lamar, I'm talking about Kendrick that was literally like looked upon and cheated on by a girl by his ex-girlfriend with her cousin. Jesus Christ. I still cannot believe that to this day. She responded with some bullshit and it wasn't good. Wasn't a good response to me, at least. But like these whole roleplay people taking this whole serious, and it's teaching like little kids these themes at a young age. Man, I'm gonna tell my sister to filter what my niece be looking at on there, because those things are crazy as hell, especially for a person that young of age. I know you're supposed to know what a lot of stuff is, like at least from a good age, probably to like 12 to like 15 at least, but like those themes are early for like 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds. Come on now.
Ever since Roblox added voice chat, it only makes the roles people pick in game more realistic and leads to some pretty cringe moments like jocks bullying nerds in the game.
What are you doing in their hallway, nerd? You're doing in her hallway, loser.
I'm just trying to get the clown.
You're a loser, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here, will you?
Get out of here, dork.
Get out of here, Dorky McDorkingson. Get out.
Some of these dudes gotta get a kink out of picking to get bullied.
These are
like you're
grown
telling me you're
men.
always picking the role of being the kid that gets bullied. Yeah, alright, bro. The one that gets the most TikToks on is a game called Seishen School Life Roleplay. Judging by the thumbnail of the game, you can assume it's up to no good. I assume this game probably has the most actual role players because it's in the name of the game. Like, they take it serious to the point of adjusting their voices to the role they pick. If you're the jock, you're gonna sound like the typical jock. If you're the popular girl, you're gonna sound like the popular girl. If you're the teacher, you're gonna sound like the teacher, or whatever that means. On the dark side, there's times where these teachers will get caught
not dealing with someone sexually that's their age.
even though it's just Roblox, I'm not sure if I can show that. If this is gonna happen, please tell me.
What the fuck? And then if those innuendos are there and then there's potentially kids in this, man, what the hell is going on in these role play things? This is like the whole thing turned into cringe, turned into some weird ass innuendos.
There's at least a Roblox Chris Hansen to deal with this. Is it not strange to do this and roleplay as a predator? Roleplaying as a 62-year-old teacher gone wrong. I love making titles like that. Fuck you mean ooh shit, nigga, hell nah. It's weird considering they think it's normal to casually roleplay a predator because it's all jokes. Guarantee it wouldn't be funny to these kids if it happened to them in real life. At least I'm assuming it's kids doing this. It could be fully grown men and women doing this, we would never know is the worst part. This is not something you want to associate when you're young with being jokes. If I walked in on my kid trying to do a joke like this, or worse, being the victim to a joke like this, they get in their computer, iPad, whatever it is, taken away for a year. In these high schools, they also started doing a new thing, which is holding a prom. Crazy how fast your Roblox high school life can go. You go from being a freshman in high school to in an hour being at your prom with all the best friends you made within that hour. They be doing prom poses for it in game, taking prom pics with their own Roblox photographers. Guarantee these photographers still bullshit their prices and charge you 5 times more than usual. This is proving to me more that the children yearn for third spaces. Open them up. You know damn well too, some of them are gonna skip real life prom for this shit. The proms will also have after
This is sad. Essentially, hey, these people were literally that are probably deeply obsessed with this. Yeah, they will skip prom and like real life activities for this because it's kind of bad. Essentially, because they feel like a deep connection with this stuff online. You know that this is like a thing from the past of like how like gamers and like other kids that probably like feel a safe space of like, you know, a safe space and like get along with people essentially on the internet, like, you know, damn, I don't even know what I'm saying. Like it's like a safe space online because like, you know, they're not facing the reality of the world. You know, people can be going through what they're going through at school, and they feel like this is a safe place online where everybody's just treated good, and they meet people like them, and it's not good in the long run, depending on how they take it.
Parties for it, and we all know what prom after parties are meant for, so you could assume some people are getting freaky in the game for it as well. It really is wild how many of these kids be getting freaked out on Roblox. Growing up on Roblox, I never had the urge to do something freaky in game. It seems like it becomes worse and worse every year, and as the game gets more advanced, you get more abilities to do things. Anyways, that's gonna be all. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and
Bro, another like Roblox like kind of slop thing, because these niggas just always taking like the wrong way, bro. They, instead of improving the game, they just make it worse and worse. But like all these fucking people that design these games are just essentially weird, bro. You got kids in the whole games just acting like real adults, kind of, you know, I mean, you could just essentially say it's fake at the end of the day because it's role playing, and then they're not even doing that. But like, to like get the part that these kids actually like kind of like know about this real life shit and cosplaying as like a single mother is just crazy. But I don't know, if I come in my kid's room one time and I see them cosplaying as a predator or something, nigga, you getting your shit taken away. I agree with Tommy when he said that, bro, because that's some serious shit you shouldn't be joking about, nigga. But hey, man, if you guys enjoyed that video, and tell me what was the most cringiest part of the video. I think it's just the people acting like gangsters and shit, especially on Roblox. But oh my gosh, but all right, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on the video, and check out Tommy NFG's original video.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?